Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, Don's Hot Rod Garage. Big Don with you. After I posted that video last Monday, I was working on it last Sunday. I was working on this car last Sunday. I woke up. I went to bed that night, and my eyes felt dirty. I woke up the next day, and I was at work, and my eye was like my driver's side eye. My left eye was just bugging me. I could feel that there was something in it. So when I talked to my wife that day, I told her I need you to look at my eye when I get home. I think there's something in it. So I get home, and just to the right of my pupil, you could see just the tiniest little piece of metal in my eye. And we tried to get it out for a couple hours, but my eye was very red and irritated. And we even tried a really powerful magnet. Sometimes you can get a powerful magnet that will pull something out of your eye, and that didn't work. We ended up down at the emergency room. They got a little bit out, but they said, we're not going to actually go into your eye. So they recommended me to an eye surgeon. So I got that set up the next day. Went in. He was able to get it out. He had to do a little bit more gory work to clean it up. They put me on antibiotics. And now we're back in business. So it was just one of them fluke things. I didn't have my safety glasses on there for a split second. And maybe I should wear them a lot more than I do, to be honest with you guys. But I went out this morning and got all kinds of, like, a full face shield and some other stuff that I'll be using from here on out when I'm doing metal work. I've had metal in my eyes a lot of times throughout my life, but nothing like that. It was actually in my eye. But enough of the gory stuff. I'm going to try to cut some more of the floor out, the back part of it out, and maybe work on getting the driver's side inner rocker out. And we'll see how far we get today. So let's get started. I'm going to try to get this out today. That side over there is pretty free. So I just got to... I'm going to rip my convertible top with this big old mask. I just got to separate it through there. And then it's pinch welded where the trunk floor meets it. So I'll try to do that today. Alright, so I've went through... Let me see if I can move the light over here a little bit, maybe, where you can see it. But see that light through there? I've went through and separated this panel. Let's see if I can get some light underneath there. Yeah. See the section, you can see all the undercoating, that's the actual trunk floor. And I've went through and separated it all the way across with this little tool that my neighbor let me use. You get in between that metal. It's a big job here, guys, but if you ever want to know why the restoration shops charge so much, because at the end of the day, when a restoration shop does the work on a car, then you're going to come in and critique the work. So it's got to be of the highest quality. If you're just trying to slap a floor in the car and just move it on down the road, that's one thing. But if you're trying to build a really nice car, or the best car you can build in your garage like I am, you're going to take your time on each little nook and cranny and make it the best you can. And as this is going by and I'm getting more cut out, I see more little areas I'm going to have to fix. It's going to take a while to get this done, but you'll never get it done making up excuses. You just got to go do it. All the way down here on ground zero. I just want to make sure I'm not cutting through. I just want to make sure I'm not cutting through this big brace. There's a big brace that runs across the bottom of that pan. I'll show you once I get this out of here. And I'm probably only going to be working a little bit longer because I got my air on outside, but it's starting to get nice and toasty in here. Water is literally just dripping off of it. That's how hot it is in here right now. But that part's out. And I don't know how well you can see this right now, but that's what I ripped apart. That's what I ripped apart with this. But this is the brace that I was talking about. I didn't want to cut through it because it's just harder to cut when you're cutting through so many different layers. And I would have loved to have reused this brace, but it's got some rust right through here. But this is the far back part of your floor pan. If you're doing a one-piece floor, it goes all the way up, and basically your trunk floor, it basically goes. It sits right on top of your one-piece floor. A lot of people just cut this, but I wanted to put the whole entire one-piece floor in it. So, and that the trunk, I didn't beat up the trunk floor too bad, but I may end up putting a trunk floor in this car. I may end up doing a trunk floor in it. Because it just, once you get over by the edges, it's got rust in it. And I still gotta separate this little piece. It's got spot welds going to the inner wheel well. This piece right here, it's spot welded on the inside. But I'll just, something like that, I'll come through here and clean up the bottom side, try to find out where the spot welds are and separate it. And then make sure my inner wheel well is real nice and solid back there, because the new floor is going to butt right up against that. And that side's going to need some work. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's just what it takes if you're trying to build the nicest car you can build. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's what it takes. Alright guys, so you just seen me chopping out all this. So both inner rockers are out, the back is out all the way across the trunk floor. So we just got to do this area up here. Whoops, let me scoot over. This area across the tunnel and then the other side. But it's gonna take me probably a week or so cleaning up all around these, and I'll get them old brackets off and make some new ones because they're kind of rusted right there at the foot where they weld to the floor. Then I got to go fix that wheel well a little bit, and then I still got to take this piece out of that wheel well, but we're getting there, you know. I'm not in any rush on this car. I'm trying to do the highest quality job I can on this car. I'm trying to build me a real nice 55 Chevy convertible. And it might look scary to the naked eye looking at this, but if we spin around for a split second, if you look at the top, there's your inner rocker all through there. So basically, I just want to make all four corners fit that perfectly and absolutely 100% solid as it goes in there. And I can actually set the car back down onto the floor, and the rockers will be brand new. So this will be good. This will be good. The back trunk, I may put a trunk pan in that convertible. The part that I'm going to have to do some work is through here on the wheel wells that's in the car, and a little bit of the inner quarter panel area. But we'll get it. We'll get it. It's just a matter of time. But a friend of mine, Monad King, he comments a lot on my channel. He had sent me some keys. So we're going to see if we can get these keys to unlock this ignition. This is the ignition I was trying. Whoops. This is the ignition I was trying to get to unlock. So let me move you a little bit. We're just going to start playing with keys. We got a few of them here. It's still in the lock position. I cut out the remaining rusted metal of the dash, but this is still the same ignition. So I'm just going to start running through them one by one. See if we can get it to unlock. And I really appreciate all these keys. Can't never have too many original keys. I'm not even sure if I responded back to your email yet, but I appreciate it. That's like a brand new GM key. They all go in great, but nothing yet. I think this one's just too long. If you look at the size difference. Darby, Connecticut. Some of these can be real tricky. Some of them, they pop right loose. We've tried 5, 4 more to go. Whoa, did you just see that? It unlocked it. That's the key right there. That's the key right there that unlocked it. Wow, that was pretty cool. See if we can get it back into the lock position now. Yeah, see, there it went, back to lock. That's full lock right there. Probably just needs just a little bit more. Look at that key. That's the one though. See, just unlocked it again. So that just goes to show you. Now this is a good ignition. I can put this in my white 55 sedan. I can put it in any 55 or 56 Chevy Tri-5. Because now it's got a key that unlocks it. So that's pretty sweet. And I'll keep these keys just for the 55 sedan. Actually has the ignition in it, but no keys, so I'll try them next time I get around that car. Well, anyways, if you guys have enjoyed the video, give me a like rating. And if you like Tri-5s, you've made it to the right channel. I'm pretty much exclusively Tri-5s and more or less a 55. That's my favorite car. So we've got the key. We've got the key. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video.